So, that's not what we're looking for. Olympics, yes, there we go. We are looking for. There we go. All right. Boom. Finally. Why not? Screw it. See what's going on here right now. I am so late, honestly. Like, it's past the first quarter, honestly. So I am just getting started, trying to see everything, making sure it's not too loud. I don't want anything to get started. Great morning, everyone. Great morning. Great morning. I know it's not a traditional setup, but great morning. I hope everyone's doing well. So, what we're going to be looking at today really is just the brothers having fun. So, it looks like is he going to the line? I think Austria called a timeout. It looks like it's getting pretty close. Is all saying true in effect? Hope you have a good day, everybody. Sarah from Las Vegas, Nevada. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great day. Have a great day. Shout outs to everybody. So I am going to pull up the statties here for you good folk. The stats so far from what I saw, team stats. So from the 3-point line, Canada is 11 for 21. Austria is 13 for 24, so at 54%. From 2-point range, Canada is 6 for 9, 67%. Austria is 10 for 14, not bad. Free throws, Canada is 6 for 7. Hey, how you doing? You want anyway. 2 for 4. The plus minus for Team Canada is 2. Hello, dear sir. English, everybody. Hello, hello. Fast break points, biggest scoring run. Okay, so it seems pretty even, but we'll see what's going on. Hope you have a good day. Thank you very much. You have a blessed day as well. Appreciate you very much. So, I don't know if I'm gonna watch the Greece versus sorry. I don't know if I'm gonna watch the what game is on next. Do you guys know? Let me see. Oh wait, hold on. So Austria versus Spain happened already. Austria, no, no, no. What is that? So I'm basically I'm looking at the other games that are on. or the games that I missed because I'm watching Canada versus Austria right now, but it's on the second quarter. 6 minutes left in the second quarter. But I'm trying to look at the other games that are on right now. France versus Brazil. France won. Okay, good job. There we go. That's what I was. No, that's not what I'm looking for. My dates are all wrong. Hold on. Japan versus France. There we go. Japan versus France. Brazil versus Germany. Honest criticism. Yeah. Oh, you look like a quiet boy too. Take the crap button down. Take it look good. Um, are you fast? I only did this because honestly, I was like, ooh, y'all want me to be honest? I literally just woke up like 20 to 30 minutes ago. Like I am not prepared. Like I am not prepared at all. I was supposed to be up. I was supposed to look like I actually loved myself. I am not prepared. RJ Barrett with the steal. Pass to Shai. They got deflected in transition. Oh my god, good job. 26 from Australia was actually very clutch. That was a nice steal. We have Olenek passing it to the bum Powell from Dallas. Back to Olenek. Olenek pump fake over 26. That did not work out. Rebound. Number 11, Australia, sorry. Good job, good lay. That was nice. 35-35. Hey, now that shirt looks fresh, bro. Uh, so Dante, I know any of you that watch Dallas, Dante Exum, they were kind of like having they were talking about is he going to play this season? I don't know. You guys let me know. Do you believe Dante Exum should be playing more for Dallas this season, or is he going to probably be on the bench? I personally believe that if if he can improve if he can improve shot creating and he can actually like shoot a good clip from three, I think there's a good chance he might be in the rotation. I know anything you learn from the Olympics, it might not automatically translate. Thank you very much. Anything you learn in the Olympics might not automatically translate, but if I'm being honest with you guys, I think there's a good chance that he can probably do something. So now, if I'm being honest, and in terms of this game, it's dead even. Great morning, everybody. Great morning. I am from the lovely USA. If anybody's wondering, I hope everyone's having a beautiful Olympics thus far. I am doing the most non-optimal live stream humanly possible, and I'm just gonna have some fun. That's pretty much it. Talk about the game, breaking it down. I'm actually just gonna watch. I was gonna look for the stats. I can't even. I don't even have the time to do that right now. Powell, who's that? Walker? No, that's Neesmith. Powell, what are you doing? Exum taking it to the cup. Oh, that. What are these players doing? Like, come on. The Mavs shouldn't change their lineup as long as they got Clay. Even if Clay is inconsistent, Mavs need a spot up shooter. I'll be honest with you. So the game's still running on. Great shot by Pat. Was that Patty Mills? No, that was RJ Barrett. I'm sorry. I got distracted. RJ Barrett from Canada just got the bucket. So I'll be very honest with you in terms of what I think the Mavs should do in terms of like their starting lineup. I think you've heard it probably a lot. They're going to test a lot of lineups, and if Clay does well in the starting lineup, I think he'll be good. But I think you'll see them try to maybe close with Najee Marshall. You might see them close with Clay. I think the four spot is also interesting for debate. I think the lineup of Luca, Kyrie, and then what's the kid's name? Lively, Derek Lively. I think you'll see that pretty much be like three or four of the starters at all times, and then either Clay or PJ Washington will probably switch starts depending on matchup for like the first half of the season. But that's what I think. So I think that's Josh Green, Patty Mills with the crazy, crazy. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. So they don't foul bait in the Olympics. They don't allow foul baiting, which is a blessing. The NBA, you got foul baiting galore, but Patty Mills, he tried to sell that a little too much. He's going to the line though, but yeah, Patty Mills is funny. He tried to sell the three, but yeah. I ain't saying don't do it. You got to get points on the board because it looked like for at least a minute the defense intensity kicked up a bit on both sides, and then nobody could score really. But that's okay. That's okay. As long as it's not egregious, we do not mind the foul baiting, guys. Right? We do not mind it. That's literally what the announcers are saying. That's they're saying they're going to keep shooting regardless. Team stats. Can I get the player stats? Thank you very much. We got player stats. Wow. Holy. All right. So Dort Dort is he's having a decent game, I guess. He's 1 of 3 from three. Uh, and then he's attempted four field. No, never mind. He's bad. Okay, Alexander Walker. He's non-existent on offense too. Go figure. Uh, Shay's Shay has 6 points. How's that possible? Okay. Uh, sure. Murray has 3 points. Oh my God. What is this offense? Dylan Brooks has seven. Why does Dylan Brooks always have like? Yo, that's crazy. Dylan Brooks has how many steals does he have? Attention, I just anyway. So Nimhard and Brooks are cooking for this team for some reason, but on Australia's side, Daniels Dyson has 4 points. Okay, Josh Giddey has 16 points. How is Josh Giddey doing this? And y'all said Josh Giddey was bad. I want everybody who said Josh Giddey does not know how to play basketball to. I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say. Josh Giddey can't play because he didn't work out with the Thunder. Really, we're gonna criticize Josh Giddey again. We're not talking about the off court stuff. We're just talking about him as a player. Like he has 13 points, and I'm not saying that Canada has the greatest defense, but he has 13 points. And he's 2 of 3 from three. What do you guys want? Okay. And then Patty Mills is doing his thing so far. Dante Exum is actually a rotational player right now. That's great. K, Nick, and okay, everybody else unimportant. Back to the game. 3-11 in the second quarter, 40-41, Canada lead. Olympics and European ball rules is more team ball, which is why big name players have less points. Agreed. Listen, don't get me wrong. I'm in awe. Oh my God, that was a beautiful lay. Good Lord, Daniels. Okay, wow, Daniels, great job. I am in awe of their rules. I am in awe that the fact that they can actually sustain this and it's a watchable game. Every person from the Olympics, Shea just missed a shot. Powell absolutely failed to get the rebound. Okay, that's nice. Josh Giddey's bringing the ball up. 2 minutes 33 seconds in the quarter. 2 minutes and 33 seconds in the second quarter. Second. Josh Giddey doing absolutely nothing. So anyway, I don't know what Giddey was doing there. I do appreciate the rules, and I'm going to continue to hope that as the tournament gets deeper and we start to whittle down like the top eight, that they keep it consistent and it's fun for everybody because that's the most important thing. You want it to be as entertaining as possible, and you also want to make sure that you're adapting to the rules because it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Like you see, that's why Joel Embiid. He's not a big foul baiter, but that's why you see him struggling. And a lot of other players in these. having time. Dylan Brooks tried to be fancy, but he absolutely failed. Giddey outlet pass and a travel called. I don't Landale with the travel. I didn't see a travel, but that's okay. Australia is up 3 points at the moment. 1 minute and 55 seconds. They're giving us a turnover update. It's five apiece, which is very good if in terms of like taking care of the basketball. One thing in the Olympics I've seen on the NBA, the FIFA side, they have taken great care of the basketball. Most of the teams, at least to my understanding. Besides like USA, the first four exhibition games, I've seen most of these teams take care of the basketball. So shout outs to all of the teams. Shout outs to all your guards, primarily. Like that's an amazing. Wow, holy. Okay, Austria is starting to they starting to take flight. There was a three by number 17. What is his name? Magne Will. Good job to you. Good job. So we have Murray at the top of the key to Brooks. Pass the ball 8 to Shea. What do we got now? We have Josh bringing up the ball. Josh Giddey. That was a wild pass. Holy. Josh for three? Oh. I was about to say, Josh again. You know what's crazy is that the other national teams are catching up. Do you guys believe that the other teams are catching up? I'm not sure. We're gonna see. The in terms of catching up, like, what do you mean catching up? Because catching up can mean a few things. Catching up can be in terms of talent. Catching up can be in terms of like the ability to score the ball. Catching up can be defense. It all depends on what your perspective is on catching up. But I'm not sure if I can say that yet. So final 30 minutes, final 30 seconds in the quarter. Shea is going to bring the ball up and scores easily. Like, can anybody in the Olympics guard Shea at all? Holy hell. Excuse me, sorry for my language. Josh Giddey, final 10 seconds. He's making the. Oh, my God. Oh, wait. Josh Giddey versus. I just realized. So did anybody realize it's Josh Giddey versus Shea right now? I was like, why is Josh Giddey having so much success? He's literally facing his former team. If anybody doesn't know, sorry, I'm so animated. Josh Giddey was traded to the Bulls by the Thunder. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, why is he making so much shots? So I'm like, oh, okay. Now I see the competitive nature going on between Canada and Australia right now. Sorry. So the final score at halftime, Canada 45, Australia 49. Let me see if I can pull up any stats at the end here. And this is in Group A. So Canada is 13 for 65, they're shooting 46%. Australia is 20 for 35, they're shooting 57. 2-point field goals, 11 for 22, 50% for Canada, and for Australia, 16 for 22, 73%. Three-pointers, three-point percentage, 5 for 13. Australia, 4 for 13. Offensive rebounds, 4 for both. Okay, not bad. Total rebounds, 16, 18. That's also really good. Assists, they're dead even. Turnovers, they're dead even. Steals and blocks, they're basically dead even. Holy wow. Fouls, okay, so the fouls are climbing up. The plus minus for Canada is -4 and a 4 for Australia. So I don't know how to like describe this. Like this is as interesting. I'm not gonna say it's dead even because we do like clearly see a discrepancy in terms of like Australia is taking advantage. of the mismatches, and they're getting more fouls, which is helping them. I think the fouls is probably the edge, and the fact that Giddey is just on fire. Like him and Shea can't be stopped, but especially Giddey. I don't know what in the world has gotten into him. Uh, Let me check the stats one more time just to make sure I am actually correct. Shea has 10 points now. Okay. Barrett is RJ Barrett has 7 points. Like, how is that happening? That's mad crazy. RJ Barrett has 7 points. Trey Lyles has three, and Lou Dort has six. So the OKC boys from Canada are doing well. Who else? Barrett, New York City. Shout out to New York is doing well, and everyone else is actually contributing. Dwight Powell is contributing. Murray he's off to a slow start, but I mean I assume that they'll probably try to make him more integrated in the offense. Maybe, I guess, I don't know, maybe in the second half, perhaps. I'm going to assume that that's what they're going to try to do. But comment below since we're on halftime, comment below who your favorite team is. And then, two, I have a little interesting take. I'm curious to know, what do you think New York is going to do this season? In particular, like, what I mean is, so they have an interesting team. I know. I'm like sitting on a small little thing. They have an interesting team this offseason. And while I'm not going to say that New York's not ready to, let's say, I don't think they're ready to win a championship, but I think they might have something that can get them to the finals, personally. Uh, Back in the past, USA would blow out teams. Now it's close games, if you've noticed, the exhibition games. So, but did you watch when they played Serbia, I think just 2 days ago, they blew them out by like 26. So I'm not really sure if like how much we could put into that. Like I personally believe that, like I said, I'm not ready to say teams caught up or anything like that. I will just say that it's in their best interest to keep on their toes, because teams will take advantage. We saw all the teams: Serbia, Sudan, Germany. Excuse me. Every team was able to get a lead in the first, second quarter by halftime. And Sudan, which I believe is the only matchup that U.S. didn't prepare for, because it was clear by the lack of intensity, the defensive effort, they just weren't there, honestly, overall in total. So that's probably why a lot of that stuff got misconstrued. Um, I actually want to move my seating because there's not a lot going on right now. We're at halftime. So what I might do is I might come back, but let me know, guys, if you guys want me to stay on during this halftime so I can actually get set up a little better. Like, I actually have somewhat of I don't have a setup, but I have like a space where I can actually like sit down and talk about the game more. Or I could probably, I'll stay on for a little bit longer because it's halftime. So it's like they're going to bring up stats and then they're going to bombard you with commercials. You know how it goes. They're going to have every single commercial live to man. Like, they're talking about, is this AI? No, this is ChatGPT. Like, well, what commercial do they have on right now? Yeah, they're literally doing. The South Sudan also beat their team by 20. Really? Ooh. Now, that's what we're going to do. Let's take a look at the other teams that are playing right now. Thank you for reminding me. AAB. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm going to look at the other teams. Live. So Germany versus France. Let's actually take a look at this one. Hold on, wait. Oh, no. Never mind. Sorry. Japan versus France is not on yet. They will be on at 11:15. Comment below if you want me to look at any other team. Yeah, so I do see Germany versus Japan. They blew out Japan by 27. I mean, the only player on that team was Rui Hachimura, and there was a lot of other good players, but the only like player that I was familiar with was Rui. So I would probably have to go back and look at the tape because I've only watched highlights of their match against Jokic. So I have to familiarize myself. Again, there's a lot of talent, but there's a lot of stuff I gotta do. So in terms of, I'm trying to see, Sudan, Puerto Rico. Shout out to Sudan yesterday. They won against Puerto Rico, 90-79. I'm trying to see. I don't see any other games on right now. So maybe that's how we're gonna have to do it. But they're live. We're live with Canada versus Australia. Um, you know what I'm about to do actually? Speaking of, let me see if they're back on. It's another commercial. Let's see what they're talking about. They're just showing replays of like plays of the made shots. I mean, okay. Okay. All right. I. So what I'm about to do is this. I'm actually going to come back on live. I'm going to take. I'm gonna take 5, and then I'm gonna come back. I do appreciate all of you guys coming out. Stick around because I'm basically going to go back live again in a few minutes. I'm just going to get slightly prepared. I'm like standing and watching the game, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different, but nah. Yeah, let me get comfortable. Appreciate you guys. Let me get back in about 5 minutes because I gotta get in better position because this is not comfortable. So, peace.